Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Boone or Seattle Select coming at you guys with a brand new video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about some news. It just happened today. It just kind of like became official today. It's the Supreme Louis Vuitton in-store releases. They're supposed to be happening, I believe, across the world. They actually all just got shut down. There were supposed to be all these in-store releases of the Supreme Louis Vuitton collections, I think across the world. And it just officially got announced today by several different stores when people try to contact them. I've seen tons of email screenshots and stuff like that of the stores saying that they're not actually going to be carrying the items anymore because I think it's too many people camping outside. People are complaining, like neighbors and stuff like that around the surrounding stores. I'm not sure the exact day that all the in-store releases were supposed to happen, but I know that right now those releases are no longer happening. But in my opinion, this does not mean that these releases are not going to happen. You have to think about the fact that they have such a huge stock now of all these Supreme Louis Vuitton items, and those aren't just going to like go to waste or just disappear or something like that. What I think might happen actually is there might be some like unreleased pop-up locations that won't be known until the day of, kind of like how they did with the first drops of the Supreme Louis Vuitton collab. What I wanted to talk about in this video was kind of my opinions about the entire Supreme Louis Vuitton collab, because I haven't really discussed it in any way on my page, my Instagram, or like on here on YouTube at all. And it's a really like blowing up thing right now. Everyone's talking about it, and I don't know, I just felt like telling you guys and discussing my opinion. I also wanted to show off these two things I got in the mail today. One of these is from a fucking subscriber, which is insane to me. He watched one of my videos where I talked about a Betty Boop sticker when I was showing off like the Betty Boop tee that I unboxed, as well as this tee I think that I actually unboxed in that video, which is funny that I'm wearing it now. Here's a little replay of that.
Flashback.
This is a super awesome piece. I really want to get the sticker for this. The Betty Boop Supreme sticker is super sick. I really want to put it on my laptop.
End of flashback.
Basically, I was talking about how I wanted to get one of the Betty Boop stickers. He hits me up on Instagram. He's like, yo, I got an extra one. Would you like it? And I was like, fuck, dude. Like, of course, sure. I didn't really know what to expect of that because, like, I don't know. I've had people offer to send me stuff before, and they never really do. It's very rare for them to actually follow through on it. But holy shit, like, this just popped up in the mail yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, like, this dude actually, like, fucking sent this to me. So, quick editor's commentary. I don't know what the fuck this face I'm making is, but I had to keep it in this video because it's so funny how, like, dumbfounded I look. There's, like, a small hole in the envelope, and I saw some shiny shit, and you guys will see what it is, but I had no clue what it was because I was expecting a sticker, so I was confused as fuck, and I just look like so in shock. I just had to like make fun of myself real quick. Back to the video now though, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up right now for you guys. Max, bro, thank you so much for plugging, dude. I'm like actually like pretty shocked that you actually sent this to me because I did not expect that in any way. Dude, this is like so generous of somebody to do. Just like, I just said that I wanted this sticker and he just like went out of his way to send it to me, which, oh my god, bruh. No way. No fucking way. This dude actually sent me the RIP pin as well. That's like, that's so fucking sicky, bro. That actually just made my day. I'm gonna talk about this in a later video, you guys, but I got just recently credit card fraud like hit me like a bitch, and I lost like $120 from it, and it sucks ass. And like literally something as small as this just happening is just like totally just made up for that. Like, I'm gonna talk about that in a later video. But I'm actually in shock. He sent me this pin as well. Take a look at that, guys. That's so sick. That's so fucking generous, dude. I'm actually like pretty speechless. Here's the sticker. The Supreme Betty Boop sticker, in my opinion, is like so fucking clean, bro. I love Betty Boop. It's such a sick character. I'm pretty in shock that he sent me this pin as well. I didn't even like talk to him about this at all. I honestly didn't even think he would send this to me because he like said like, yo, you want it? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then like a couple days passed, like no tracking or anything. I'm like, and I'm not gonna like freak out about it or anything like that. I was just like, cool, whatever. Like, I probably forgot or something. I didn't really care, but today it came and he gave me this fucking pin. Max, thank you so much, bro. I'm definitely gonna shout you out. I need to get your info because I cannot remember what your Instagram was, but I'm gonna be shouting you out right now. I'm also gonna be shouting you out on my Instagram because this is like beyond generous, bro. This really did make my day, and honestly, it's like made my fucking week, bro. Like, I've had kind of a rough week because this whole scamming shit that happened to me with credit card fraud that I'm gonna be talking about in a later video because it's interesting as fuck what happened, the like whole case scenario, and I want to like tell you guys how to avoid being in the fucking situation I'm in now. But shit, dude, thank you so much, Max. Said hopefully his sticker didn't get crumpled in the mail, bro. Enjoy. You're the man, dude. You're a fucking homie. That's so tight of you, bro. thank you so much, dude. I really can't like express how much that means to me. So I also have this other thing I'm about to be opening for you guys. I already know what it is. Definitely a cool item. I got this for like a really good price, honestly. I paid about $30 for this, and I see these go on Grailed for like 45 to 50 bucks, like easily. So definitely this guy hooked it up. And let's take a look at it, guys. I'm like afraid. I don't even know how to fucking use fans. All right, I don't think you can. Oh wait, I'm so bad at this. All right, I don't think you can actually like do the cool little. Oh, there it is. That kind of worked. All right, you see that, guys? I got it. There we go. The Supreme folding fan. This thing is super chill. Just like a little collectible. I'm actually going to be making a collection video for you guys super soon. I've been getting a lot of Supreme collectibles to get for this collection video that I want to make, so expect that soon. This is definitely a cool ass item. The quality on this is actually really nice, and the Supreme pops really well, honestly. Like, I thought it might be a little faded or something like that because it's on some fabric, but this thing's actually pretty good quality. Got this for a steal. This dude definitely hooked it up. I'm pretty excited, dude. That's an awesome way to start this video off. But let's get into what I really did want to talk about today, which was the Supreme Louis Vuitton collab. Supreme announced this whole Louis Vuitton collab thing. I can't remember if it was the very beginning of this season or it's kind of like the end of last fall-winter season. It was definitely kind of skeptical at first. It was very rumored and people didn't actually know if it was going to happen. I remember the year, I think it was like 2001, something way back when Supreme was like just not even heard of at all. It was still a small skate shop in New York. They had a box logo that had the Louis Vuitton monogram all over it inside the box logo. And after about like 3 or 2 weeks, they also had decks, by the way. After about 2 or 3 weeks, it got shut down. Louis Vuitton sent a cease and desist to Supreme and they had to stop. I thought it was a really cool box logo, not only because Louis Vuitton sent a cease and desist to Supreme, but also the fact that it was kind of like Supreme making fun of Louis Vuitton, these designer brands, by like incorporating them into their own like signature like skate designs. Because like Supreme started off as a skate company, as many of you probably hopefully do know. It was definitely back when Supreme didn't really give a fuck and just did whatever they wanted. And it was just kind of went with like the whole like not giving a shit like skater like mentality. But now that they're having this collab, I feel like it's almost like come full circle, showing that Supreme is really sold out and not what it is when it was like first a small brand, just like only being a skate shop up in New York. And what I mean by that is the fact that Louis Vuitton is now willing to like collab with Supreme means that like Supreme is just so far from its skater roots. It's definitely not the company it was way back in the day, and that's like obvious that it's not that. Brands are supposed to grow and stuff like that as they get bigger followings, but I just feel like that was such a cool part of Supreme culture that they had that whole incident with Louis Vuitton and like kind of like said fuck you to them and like just did whatever they wanted with their monogram. I thought that was like a really sick thing they did. And now that they're having this official collab, it's just a bummer, I guess, that it feels almost like Supreme's just like so like bought out now. Like they just give into the hype, like whatever people want, the consumer wants, they just do it and then just mark up prices. They know people will buy shit from them, so they don't really give a shit. They can make anything they want, people will cop it. And the fact that like now they're just releasing these ridiculously expensive designer shirts printed on Louis Vuitton samples, it's just like they're not trying to serve to the skater like community in any way like they used to. They've definitely like changed a lot. I've said that like 3 times now that they've changed a lot. And I mean, you expect change with things that develop a bigger growing. Like if I get more and more like subscribers on YouTube, I'm sure to some degree I'll change. My example though, compared to like the Louis Vuitton Supreme whole like situation, is that like I would still really stay true to like my core following and like subscribers and stuff like that. Whereas as Supreme Louis Vuitton, they're really starting to just turn about the money. Like this is being printed on Louis Vuitton blanks. They're like $300. So many people can't afford them. It's like serving to just like richer people and stuff like that, which I feel like is not what Supreme should be about. I think Supreme should be about just doing stuff that's different, doing stuff that's unseen before. Like a lot of the t-shirts Supreme has done are very original. Some people might blast me for that because they've also copied some designs from like Polo and like tons of other stuff as well. They've just copied so many designs, but also they've definitely improved some designs from like they've taken some stuff and parodied it and then like made it their own thing, or they've just made completely weird, crazy like collabs, stuff like that. I feel like Supreme's been known a lot to like go off in their own path, take things, like make their own spin on it. Like they took Bape's idea of using tons of accessories, making tons of like different items and stuff like that, and like Supreme added their own spin to it. They did like different things from Bape. They also do take stuff from other brands and definitely like copy them. But that's more recent, is what I'm kind of saying, I guess. Like I feel like Supreme is definitely changing as a brand in bad ways more than good, and it's just really disappointing. Sorry I just went on that huge rant about that. I don't even know if you guys care about my opinion on it, but I just think it's interesting to discuss because it's just like this Supreme Louis Vuitton collab is definitely the biggest collab they've ever done, and it's just like the most expensive, just like I think most like different thing they've ever done from the rest of like how they've ran their store and just operated for the last like what, like 15, 16 years. Well, more than that actually, almost like 20 years now that they've been a brand. What's really a huge bummer to me as well is I think so many of the things that are in this collab are just ugly. Like I really don't like this collab in any way. I think the jean jacket's not bad. The jeans aren't bad, the camo pants aren't bad, and the camo jacket aren't bad, but I'm not like a crazy big fan of them or anything like that. Like at the end of the day, it's all just the Louis Vuitton monogram with Supreme also in it. It's nothing different. There's like no like work put into it to make it look like just original in any way, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's just, it feels so just like throw the two big brand names on shit and just make it super expensive and then just watch it sell out because everyone just buys into the hype now, and it's really disappointing. It is super ironic that I'm talking down Supreme right now after I like bought this fucking fan. I'm wearing like a Supreme t-shirt right now, but it's like I do support Supreme. Like I think Supreme definitely has really cool qualities and aspects to it. I'm just saying this collab for me, I'm not a fan of it at all. What's a huge bummer is now that this new like drop they're gonna have that was gonna be released in stores at scheduled times is not happening anymore. All the prices of all this Supreme Louis Vuitton stuff is going to fucking skyrocket.
Oh damn.
The Supreme like Louis Vuitton like hoodie is going for like 5K, 4K or something stupid like that. The t-shirts are going for like ridiculous amounts. Even after retail itself was ridiculous. I just am not a fan of the whole thing itself. I just felt like talking to you guys about this because I just haven't really spoke on the Supreme Louis Vuitton collab at all. It's just been such a huge thing in the news when it comes to Supreme. I do like to talk about like clothing and stuff like that on this page. You guys haven't been able to tell already because that's like all I fucking do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. This has been definitely kind of a more different video, more of an opinion piece from everything else I feel like I've done so far on this page. I have a room tour video I think will be my next upload. I've never shown it to you guys. I'm working on getting a mic. I think I might be buying that like really soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do like tell me your opinion down in the comments below, how you feel about all this happening. The Supreme Louis Vuitton like official like drops are all canceled now, and I want to hear what you guys feel about that. Tell me what your favorite pieces are from this Supreme Louis Vuitton collab, and also like what you guys just think about the collab in general. Like, are you guys fans of it? Are you not? Like, what do you feel about everything I've said in this video? I'd really love to hear that. I always love having conversations with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, everyone.